Hello everyone, in this tutorial I am going to show you how you can make admin and user multi-authentication in Laravel Breeze. So here you can see this is just a freshly created Laravel project. So first of all we'll install Breeze in our Laravel project. So for it let me just go to the project directory, and here in the project directory I'll open a command prompt. Let me just zoom in, and here in order to install Breeze we need to write this command, which is composer require Laravel /breeze. Then if we press enter, it will install Breeze in our Laravel project. So it will take like 1 minute to install Breeze. So here you can see the package is installed. So after writing the command composer require Laravel /breeze, we need to write this command, which is php artisan breeze clone install. And from here we need to choose which one we want to use. We'll choose our here blade. For blade we need to write over here 0. Then we'll press enter. Then it will ask us, would you like to use dark mode support? We'll say no. Then press enter, and here it will ask, would you prefer test instead of PHP unit? We'll say no over here again, and then it will install some dependencies. So after that we need to say over here npm install, then we'll say npm run build. So right now after npm run build we need to migrate our table in our database, but before that we need to make some changes in the migration table. So for it let's go open our project. Over here you can see this is the project, and here first of all we directly go to the database folder, then migration folder, and inside migration you can see over here we have user table over here. So in order to make multi-auth we need to have a user type in the user table. So here let me just copy one thing from here, and after password let's paste it over here, and we are going to say over here user type, and by default the value of the user type will be user, and if the user is admin then the value will be admins. But normally whenever someone register, their default value for the user type will be user. So right now we can just save this and we can run the command php artisan migrate. So let's go to our command prompt again, and here we are going to say php artisan migrate. Press enter, and here you can see some table is migrated. So right now if we just go to our database, and here if we just refresh over here, here you can see some table is migrated in the project, and if you go to user table you can see we have name, email, password, and here you can see user type. And one more thing, since we installed Breeze, so it will automatically make the login and registration option over here. So right now if we refresh here you can see we have the login and register option. So let's register 2 user in the table. So let's click register, and let's say over here user, then email will be user@gmail.com. let's give a password over here and the confirm password. Click register, and here you can see we are currently in the dashboard. So let's log out again and let's register one more account, and here we are going to say admin, then email will be admin@gmail.com. let's give the password, then confirm password again. Click register, and here we are logged in. So right now every time it is taking us to the dashboard. So let's just log out from here, and right now if we just refresh our database table, over here you can see we have 2 user. One is user@gmail.com and another one is admin. Here you can see, and here you can see the user type for admin is user. So what we are going to do is that we are going to modify this user type for admin to admin. So if I just double click over here, we can just modify it over here, or you can just click over here edit, then go down and change the user type to admin for admin, this username. Okay, then we just click over here go. So here you can see the user type is admin for admin@gmail.com. So right now what we want is that when you are trying to log in using user, then it will take us to the normal dashboard, but when we are trying to log in with this email, here you can see the user type is admin, so it will take us to the admin dashboard. So that's what we want. So let's go to our code editor, and here first of all let me just make it small, and first of all we'll just directly go to app, then providers. Here you can see inside app we have providers, and inside providers we have route service provider. So right now if you go down here, you can see public const home dashboard, and let me just show you the route page over here. We'll go to route, then web.php. So whenever we are trying to log in, it will automatically call this dashboard URL, and this dashboard URL will call this route get dashboard, and it will then take the user to the dashboard page after login. So we are going to modify this from /dashboard to /home. Let's save this, and right now we are going to write a route for this /home. So let's go to our web.php, and here we are going to say route double clone get to first bracket single quotation /home. Then we'll give a comma over here to third bracket, and we need to mention a controller name. Let's just say over here home controller for now, controller double clone class comma, let's say the function name in the controller will be index. So right now let's just save this, and first let's go and create a home controller. So let's go to our command prompt, and we are going to say over here php artisan make controller home controller. So home controller is created, as you can see. So right now if you go to app, then http, then controller, here you can see home controller. So let's go to home controller, and let's write a function over here, public function index first bracket and to second bracket. So right now, first of all, since we are trying to log in from the user table, so we need to make sure that we add the user table model over here. So we'll say over here use app \models \user, and then we also need to add the, okay, I give the on p capital. So here we are going to say, okay, let me just copy this, use illuminate \support \packets \auth. So right now we'll have the access to the user and the auth in this home controller. So over here what we are going to do is that we'll first write a if condition, if we'll say auth double clone id. So here first of all, whenever, right now what will happen is that whenever someone is trying to log in, it will call the home /home URL from here, and our /home URL will send us to this home controller index function, which is this one. So over here first of all we'll check if there is any auth id. So if there is any auth id, we will check the user type. If the user type is user, then we'll send the user to the user dashboard, and if the user type is admin, then we'll send the user to the admin page. Okay, so here we are going to declare variable. Let's say over here $user type equal to auth double first bracket, then user to first bracket, this arrow sign, and we'll just get the user type. So where we will get this user type, we'll get this user type from the database table from here. Either you'll get user or admin. So here right now we'll give another if condition. We'll say if $user type equal, if the user type is user, then we'll send the user to a certain page, return view, and inside this return view we'll mention over here dashboard. And normally when we log in, we normally go to the dashboard.blade.php, which you can see in the resource views. Here you can see dashboard.blade.php. Save this over here, and in the web.php register the home controller. So here we are going to say use app /http /controllers /home controller. So after adding the home controller, whenever we are trying to log in, if the user type is user, then it will send the user to the dashboard, which is this one. This is the view that we normally get from here for this route. So we'll just basically call the same view from here. We'll change it later, but let me just write the else condition over here. Else if we'll give to first bracket. Okay, let me just copy this and we'll paste it here like this. Okay, so here first of all For the first one, if the user type is user, send it to the dashboard, and for the second one, if the user type is admin, then we will send the user to a different view. Let's say over here. Okay, let me just first create a folder in the view. So let's create a folder over here. I'll just right click on the view, then new folder. Let's say folder name will be admin, and inside this admin folder, let's create a new file, and let's over here admin home.blade.php. Let's just save it, save, and inside this we are just going to have a normal HTML, and in the body let's say h on admin page. Let's just say this for now. Let's save this, and let's go to our home controller, and here we'll mention the folder name, which was admin, and here you can see admin, and the file name is admin home. So here we'll say admin home. So after this, and if the user type is not user or admin, then we'll just go to the else condition, and in this else condition we'll just say over here return redirect, it will be back. Let's just set this. So right now, if the user type is user, then it will send us to a dashboard, and if the user type is admin, it will send us to the admin homepage. So basically, let me just explain it again. Whenever someone is trying to log in, it will call the home URL. Our home URL will call this /home URL, and this /home URL will call the index function in the home controller. So whenever we'll log in, we'll see /home after the login for both user and for both admin. So let me just save this, and let's refresh our browser over here, and let's just first try to go to the user dashboard. Let's say over here user, and let's give the user password, click login, and here you can see the URL is /home, and we are currently in the user dashboard. So let's just log out from here, and let's try to go to the admin page. So here we'll say admin, then we'll give the admin password, click login, and here you can see we are in the admin page, and the URL is also /home. So we won't be able to go to the user home page whenever we are admin or user. So let's just add a logout option for the admin page. So for it, what we'll do is that we'll go back to our code, and we'll just directly go to our dashboard.blade.php, and let me just copy this, and we'll just paste it in the admin home.blade.php. So Ctrl A, Ctrl V, and we are going to serve over here. Let's just say admin dashboard, and you are logged in as admin. So let's save this, and let's just refresh here, and here you can see admin dashboard, you are logged in as admin. Okay, so right now let me just show you a issue over here. So let me just remove that /home, and let's go to this page, and right now if I just click over here, you can see you have the dashboard option over here, and if I click dashboard, it will take us to the user page. Even though we are admin, it is not saying over here admin dashboard or you are logged in admin. So for it, what we'll do is that let me just go to the code, and we'll just directly go to resource views, then layouts, and inside layouts we have navigation.blade.php. Over here you can see there's a few route mentioned over here for dashboard. So what we are going to do is that we are going to modify that route name from dashboard to /home. So let me just copy this, Ctrl C, Ctrl F, and here if I press enter, here you can see it will show us one by one. So here instead of route dashboard, we are going to say over here home instead of dashboard. So we do not have to modify this because this is not a route, just a text. So let's just go down, there is 3 more. So this on, this on. So here we are going to say home. Is there any more? No, there is not. So let's just save it, and since we are saying route home, so in the web.php we need to mention over here name home. Okay, let's save this, and we will also remove this dashboard option from here, or we can just comment this out, that's fine as well. So right now let's just go back, and let's just go to the first page. Over here you can see the dashboard text, and if I click dashboard, okay, it's still calling the dashboard because over here you can see this is the welcome page. So let me just go to the welcome.blade.php, and let's just search dashboard here. So here you can see your dashboard. So instead of dashboard we say home. let's save, then let's refresh here, let's click dashboard, and here you can see it will always take the admin to the admin dashboard and user to the user dashboard. So right now let me just show you one more thing, and that is we better use a middleware for our login controller. So here you can see middleware auth. We can just copy it, or just before the name we can just keep this arrow sign, and we'll say here middleware to first bracket to single quotation, and inside this we are going to say auth. Okay, let me just show you like this. I think you see it a little better. After the index we'll give this arrow sign, we'll say middleware auth, then name. So right now if we save this, everything should work properly. Let's just try to log into the user dashboard. User, let's give the password, login. So this is the user dashboard, there is nothing over here. So right now one more thing that I would like to do is that we will create a middleware for the admin, so that not any unauthorized user can log into the admin page. So here we are going to say php artisan make clone middleware admin, WARD, not I. Okay, press enter and it created middleware. So right now what we'll do is that we'll go to our code, then we'll go to app http, and inside http you will see a middleware folder, and inside middleware you can see admin.php. So here over here we'll just write a if condition. Inside this public function handle we'll say if auth user, this arrow sign, and we'll say user type equal admin. If the user type is equal admin, then the request is okay. So we'll say over here request next request. If the user type is not admin, we'll abort it. So we'll say over here abort. Let's say 401. 401 means unauthorized access, I think. So let's save this, and again we need to register this middleware in the kernel.php. So where is the kernel.php? You need to go to app http, and inside http here you can see kernel.php. So here let me just go down, and at the after email verified we'll mention a variable, let's say admin equal to, first we need to give a backslash, then we'll say app backslash http backslash middleware backslash admin, which is the middleware that we just created, and after it we'll say over here double clone class. So we can just save this. So we just create a middleware for admin. So whenever we do not want any user to access any page, we can just use this admin middleware to not let the user access that page. So let me just show you the example over here, because in the future tutorial we will use the admin middleware, so that's why I want to show you this. So we'll say over here route double clone get, then let's say we have a URL called post, comma, and let's say home controller double clone class, comma, let's say function name will be post as well. So right now let's go to our home controller and create a post function. So we'll go to our home controller and let's create a function. Let's say over here public function post, and we'll just return a simple view. We'll say return view, let's just say over here post. So let's save this. So right now let's go down, and inside the views let's create a file. Let's say post.blade.php. let's save this, and inside it we are going to say, let's say h on admin post page. So right now if we just write in the URL /post, we'll have access to the post.blade.php. we'll be able to see that. So let me just go to browser. Okay, unexpected token. Okay, in the kernel the reason is the mistake is I already know, that is we need to give a is greater than sign over here. Let's save this. So it will not give us an error right now. Let's refresh. Okay, we are currently in the user, we are logged in as a user, and if we just say over here post, we will be able to see this page, admin post page. So right now if we do not want to let the user access this page, so what you can do is that in the web.php over here we'll just mention the middleware, then we'll give to first bracket, then to third bracket, and let me just write it like this, to third bracket, and first we'll say auth, the user must be logged in, then we'll also say over here the user must be admin. So basically we'll call the middleware admin, so which is in the kernel.php, and kernel.php will come over here and check if the user type is admin. Okay, the request is fine, otherwise it will show us a error that unauthorized access or something, which is this one, abroad 41. So right now here you can see that we are already a user, as logged in as a user. And right now if we just change the URL to post and press enter, here you can see it is showing us error 41 unauthorized. So let's go back and let's try to log in as an admin. So let's click login, let's over here admin, keep the password, click login. Okay, we are currently logged in as an admin. And right now if we say over here /post, we'll be able to see that page. Here you can see admin post view. So I'm just showing you this for an example, because in the future we'll be using the admin middleware for some pages. So I'm just showing the example. So I'll just delete the post.blade.php from here, because I'm just trying to show you an example, and I'll also remove this public function post from here and from the web.php as well. But we'll do similar things like this in the future tutorial. So this was all. So admin middleware is basically necessary for multi-authentication, because there are obviously some pages that you don't want normal user to have access. So this was all about this multi-authentication in Laravel Breeze for user and admin. I hope you learned something new. I tried to make this tutorial as simple as possible and beginner friendly, but if you still facing problem, or if you have any question, you can always let me know in the comment section, and you can even suggest me some videos that you want me to make. So if you want more video like this, then make sure to subscribe. I'll upload more Laravel project in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the future tutorial.